back to Plus This. I'm Kathy Deach.
And I am Eva Tingley, and we have a really great show for you today.
We have our youngest guest ever.
Yes, we do. And we're going to just jump in. We're just going to invite her. We're just going to bring her on.
By the way, she's getting an award.
Yeah, she's going. She has to go back to her high school to get an award this very evening.
Yeah, because it's a senior program. She's a senior in high school.
In the high school.
And she's famous.
And she's super famous.
Amanda LaCount is here, everyone. Yay! Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So glad you swooped us.
Very excited for this interview.
Thank you for fitting us in. We
I know you're so
highly
busy.
Appreciate it. So you are senior.
Yes.
Making it all happen. Graduation day is when?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Ow!
And you are getting, do you know what award? You just said it was like a special presentation.
No, they actually didn't tell us what award. They just sent an email saying that I'm receiving one, so I should go, obviously. But I don't know what kind
You're
of
like,
award
I'm sorry, I have to be on the Plus This show, so I'm going to be late.
Yep. I'm so busy.
That's great. So you're just going to go there with all your friends.
Yeah.
And hang out. That's amazing. Well, now you had an original video go viral. Was it something that you ever thought would, or were you just expressing yourself? Explain that to us, that first video that happened.
So the story of that is that me and one of my friends were just at the Santa Monica shopping mall area outside, and this guy was playing kind of like hip hop music, and my mom, because she's a dance mom and a momager, she was like, she was like, oh, you should go out there and dance, and, go out there and dance, because there were these other guys dancing, and she was like, you should battle them, blah blah blah, and I was like, no. I was just like, Mom, no, stop trying to get me to do it. And for 10 minutes, she just kept bugging me Amanda, go do it, go dance. And I was like, oh my God. So finally I was just like, okay, I don't want to keep hearing this, so I'm just going to go out there and dance. I had no intention of it ever going somewhere or getting viral at all. It was just kind of a fun thing, and she wanted me to do it, so I was like, okay. And of course she filmed it. She films everything. And I posted it just for fun on Instagram. I didn't have any intention of it going viral, like I said, or anything. And then it just blew up. I guess they just liked that I just started dancing in the middle of the street, I guess.
That's so awesome. But do you, because you're so sweet and you're just such a cute little teenager, and then you see you dance and you completely transformed. Do you have an alter ego that you call your dance self?
I definitely do think I have an alter ego because, I'm trying to be a very sweet, positive, smiley person. Obviously when I talk to people in my normal life.
Yeah.
But just when I'm on that dance floor, just a fire starts within me, and I'm just I become a beast on the dance floor.
I know you do, but do you have a name for that person?
I don't. I should come up with a name.
You should.
Though. I don't know.
Because Beyonce is Sasha Fierce, right?
That's what she calls hers.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, you have to think about what your name is, your dance persona name.
You really do dance like your life depends on it.
Yeah.
Which is maybe my favorite thing.
We're showing some video right now of you dancing. You can't see it, but our people who are watching can see it. And if you're not watching, you need to go to the Instagram.
Her Instagram
what is your
page,
Instagram
yes.
page?
It's just my name, Amanda LaCount.
Amanda LaCount.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Follow her now.
Follow her now.
I mean,
please.
if you're not, you're
even,
living under a rock.
We had pictures of you, and we kept I was like, I should show pictures. But then I was like, no, they have to be videos.
Yes, yeah.
Because people need to get it. So when was the moment where you were like, oh, dancing is, because I'm assuming because you dance like your life depends on it, that you had that instinct this is the best thing I've ever done my whole life, dancing.
Yeah.
Do you remember, were you a little kid when that happened to you?
I would say from when I was because I started when I was 2, so when I was about 2 to maybe 9, it was more of a hobby. It wasn't this is what I want to do the rest of my life, and I want to move to LA and be a professional dancer. But I would say when I was 10 is when I really started to take it more seriously, and I was this is what I want to do. I can't see myself doing anything else. And that was actually after, I believe, I went to a studio in Colorado, and this guy, not going to name his name, but he kicked me off of his competition team because I didn't have the right body type for his company and what he wanted his dancers to look like. So I think that also I know, boo, not cool.
And a terrible reality of dance troops especially.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. These things happen way more than people think they do. it's not like I'm the only person this has happened to. It's more common than it should be.
Yeah.
And is that the reason why you started your hashtag?
Not the only reason, but that really, I think, got me thinking about how I feel like such an outcast in the dance world.
Well, tell us what your hashtag is. Sorry.
Okay. My hashtag is breaking the stereotype.
Breaking the stereotype.
Oh, come on, jingle.
We'll get a jingle for you.
We will. Kathy will. I will just make up some stupid thing, but yeah.
But I created it about 2.5 years ago, and pretty much I was just in the car, and I just thought I should create a hashtag that just completely summarizes what I want to achieve in my dance career. And pretty much my only goal is, of course, I want to like go on tour with artists and choreograph for artists and stuff, but my main goal is to break the stereotype of what people think a dancer should look like, and that if you don't look a certain way, then like you can't be successful. So that's when I started it, and it's all about just, like I said, proving people that think that you have to look a certain way to be successful or achieve your goal that is totally wrong, and that you can look any way you want, and it doesn't matter as long as you work hard, then you can be like successful.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
So you talk a little bit about on your I stalked you a little bit on your Instagram about feeling like dancers have to dress a certain way. And I noticed that in a lot of your videos, you have kind of like, I like to call it retro Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation uniform, where like you'll wear a hat and a tight black shirt and black jeans. And then all of a sudden there was like this other picture. I think you were on a cruise.
Yeah.
And you had on like this really beautiful like bodysuit that was like laced all the way down to like here. Now, let me ask you, do you feel like you're finding that there are more brands, especially in dancewear, coming around to this idea that they have to make it for girls with different bodies?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like 10 years ago, like I would rarely see like a size XL on like dance catalogs. Like it would be rare to find that. And now I'm noticing that a ton of them, I mean, Capizio is an example. I'm actually a part of Team Capizio, which is so surreal to me because I remember being little, always being like, I want to like, you know, work with Capizio, and I wish they had stuff in my sizes. And they never did. But now they're starting to have more sizes, and they asked me to be a part of their team, which is like crazy. It's like full circle. But yes, definitely a lot of dance wear store stuff are coming around, and, you know, making a larger variety in sizes, and, you know, making it more inclusive.
That's great.
That's so good
That's
to hear.
really fantastic.
And are they making it cute?
Yes.
Because I feel like sometimes it could just not be cute for the biggins.
Yeah, it's like we get whatever's like left over.
Yeah,
or,
they're like,
the
oh,
boring
there's some
stuff.
scraps.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll just patch this together for the fatties.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely see like where you're thinking of that, but I think they are genuinely trying to make it the same as they would like a size extra small. I think they're really trying to make it stylish and comfortable and something that everyone can wear.
And so when you say that you're part of Team Capizio, do you get to give them input on like what you would like or what you want to see? Or what does that mean?
Pretty much being a part of Team Capizio means that I get a lot of their dancewear and I post about it, and then I went to London with them actually. They brought me to London for a dance festival called Move It, which is the biggest dance festival in the UK. And they brought me out there, and I taught and I performed and did meet and greets and stuff, and it was amazing because, like I said, it was great to see someone like me, you know, be out there and not a size 2, you know, dancer that everyone thinks a dancer has to look like.
For sure, and
Yes,
especially in
exactly.
cute dance clothes. That actually matters. Now, when I was a kid, we went to a talk back last night, and we're going to talk more about that later. But a question was asked, you know, who was the first person you remember looking like you? And when in TV or film or whatever. And I remember I was like, oh, I was watching MTV, and it was Ann Wilson from the band Heart. And I was very much the MTV generation. So this is a long time ago. But she had this video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can be that. Like, I'm looking at this rock star who has like a adorable round face, and like I can do that. You know, and that kind of, I think, led to me feeling confident as a singer and a performer. Do you have somebody in dance that has been that for you?
Yeah, there's actually 2 people that I look up to a lot who kind of made me realize that I can achieve my goal, even though I don't look like what everyone else would want me to look like, and that is Mia Michaels, who is one of the biggest choreographers, most well-known choreographers in the industry.
Honey, I know Mia Michaels. Hi, Mia.
Oh, yeah.
I know Mia from New York, honey.
I love her,
back
yeah.
in the day. Yes.
She's great, and she was kind of the first person in the dance industry that I saw like, wow, she's being successful, and she doesn't let what people say about her stop her or anything like that. She really could care less, and she's just gonna do what she wants to do. So that was one of the first people that really inspired me. And then the second one is a dancer named Allison. I don't know how to pronounce her last name because it's a really hard last name to pronounce.
We'll find her.
She's on the Janet Jackson tour. Or
yes.
And she also,
I met one of her good friends, and I was like, oh my God, tell her when she's done. I would love to talk to her. Yes,
yeah,
she's
amazing. And she also inspires me a lot because that's my dream, is to go on tour. And so to see someone that looks like me on tour is like making me realize that my dreams aren't as crazy as I think.
Yeah.
And did you see the dancers that Beyonce had?
Yeah.
Oh
I did. I'm actually friends
with
with one of them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, Amari. She's also amazing. And when I saw that she did that, I was like, wow.
You're like, girl, give me a job.
I was just so proud of the dance industry as
a whole. Yeah.
Just because that's such a good step in the right direction.
Totally.
That really is. And I think that I want to see a video with all of you in it. I don't want you to be just the one. I want it to be all of you, and maybe one skinny girl over there because
in the back.
Skinny girl in the back. We can have a skinny girl in the back. I mean, that's my dream. Maybe Chrissy Metz will totally make a video, and maybe
yes, Chrissy
Metz, just get into some hip hop, girl.
Yeah. Wait, so do you only do hip hop, or do you know all the dances?
Lyrical, yes.
I am trained
jazz.
in almost every style you can think of, except for Bollywood and ballroom, or maybe the two styles I'm not trained in. But everything else I've been doing since I was 2. So yeah, I do everything, but hip hop is my focus and what I'm best at.
And what you love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can't imagine my life without it.
If you were not watching, she made the best face of yes, it is my best.
Oh yeah, I'll take hip hop over ballet any day. Any day.
Now you've been with the company for 4 years. Now is that attached to your high school, or is that just so happened that you have been there for 4 years?
What company?
I'm sorry. You guys call them different things. Dance team? Didn't you say that you?
Oh, Dance Academy?
Dance Academy.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
no,
guys.
I was like,
sorry.
No, you're totally fine. Yeah, it's actually part of my school. So at my school, it's a performing arts school. So there are different majors, you could say. So there's theater and dance and vocal and robotics and things like that. And Dance Academy is the dance side of that. So I've been in that for 4 years now, and I just graduated. And yesterday, well, I'm going to graduate in a week, but yesterday was my last day. It was a bittersweet moment because obviously I'm happy, no more homework, yay. But it's also really sad, to leave my friends that I've been dancing with for a few years now behind. It's hard.
Yeah, I would think so. So let me ask you, you've gotten to do a lot of appearances.
Yes,
One of them was on the Ellen show.
Yes.
So can you please tell us all about that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. It was probably the best job I've done in my career, probably. It was just such a surreal experience, and it was with 2 of my favorite people. I mean, Kiala, obviously, I am obsessed with her. And then Ellen, who I've been watching for years and years and years, and I've wanted to be on her show for so long. So the fact that I got to do it with Kiala dancing to one of my favorite songs at the moment from my favorite movie.
This Is Me.
Yeah, This Is Me. And then also to do it on The Ellen Show, which is a show I've been wanting to be on forever, is just crazy that I got to do both those things, and I'm only 17. It's it's crazy, but it was a great experience.
So did you get to spend any time with either one of them?
Kiala, I got to spend a good amount of time with. She actually came into our dressing room, me and the girls I was performing with, and she just hugged me, and we were both crying. I was like, oh my gosh. She's just so supportive, and she's just such a genuine person. And it was just so great to see her in person because I had a feeling she was going to be the nicest person ever, and I was totally right. I mean, you can't get any nicer than her. And we just hugged each other. And she was
other than us, right?
Yeah, okay,
we're pretty nice. We're pretty nice, but maybe not in the same kind of way.
Not in the same kind of way. Wow.
But yeah, she was great, and she was just talking about how proud she is, and of everything I'm doing and what I stand for and stuff, and it was crazy. It's gonna be a memory that I'll never forget.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's great. So I want to ask you, since you are one of our youngest guests ever, and we're definitely of a different generation. We would
Speak
love
for
to.
yourself.
We would love to not be, girl.
I mean,
You could have given birth to her. That counts as another generation.
I could have, but I would have been real young. Just saying.
But still.
Technically could have.
Different generation. So I wanted to ask you, we have our struggles being in this body positivity movement. We use the word fat liberally now, but it was definitely a process coming around to it, talking about fat acceptance. And my question to you is, do you find that your generation, sorry, you have to speak for all of them.
All of your generation.
But no pressure. Do you feel like there is movement in what body bias people have or don't have? Like, do you think that the needle is sort of switching to not being something that's as big of a deal? I think that with gender, for sure, your generation has really been fine with gender fluidity. And I'm just wondering, do you feel like it's that way with bodies as well?
I definitely think it's gotten better, and we're definitely going in the right direction. Like, it hasn't gotten worse, I don't think, but I still think there is a lot more to go, and a lot more steps to take. But like, as far as school goes, I think it's gotten much better, and I've never been bullied at school for what I look like at all. My school is so accepting, and I'm sure that a few years ago, or like you said, your guys' generation, I'm sure it wasn't like that. So I feel like we're definitely moving forward, but there's still a lot to go. I still don't feel like I'm looked at the same as if I'm standing next to like a size 2. I still feel like people look at me differently, which, isn't what I would
you're
like.
Let me just get my bust to move out, and then you'll be like changing your mind.
But yeah, I do feel like it's gotten better, but there's still a lot of work to do. But
yeah, do you feel like if you had to say something to someone who may not be, I mean, I think in a performing arts school, you have an advantage because usually artists are much more like open to other and different experiences and different people.
Yeah.
But if there was a kid out there who probably was like right your age or maybe even like just a few years younger who isn't in that kind of environment, what advice would you have for them if they said like, how are you doing it?
I would just say some advice that I would give people who that look like me or don't look like everyone else in like a high school setting is just don't compare yourself to other people. Like, that's like one thing that I found myself doing a lot in high school and younger than that. I would try to compare myself and be like, oh, like she looks so pretty and like I don't look like her. Like, what do I need to do to look like her and all this stuff? But you're your own person, and so like you shouldn't try to be someone else because then you're not being yourself, which is kind of like weird, but I think you get where I'm going. Yeah.
It's like
if you're trying to be like someone else, you're not being yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and like there's only you. Like you only get to be you.
And there's only one you, someone can't replace you. Like, you're irreplaceable.
That's right.
Yes, for sure. That's so great. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Now, one of the hot topics we wanted to talk to you about was prom.
Yes.
Yeah, plus prom.
Yeah, so there is a hashtag plus prom or plus size prom. And we don't know if you know. Maybe you'll have to add it now.
Yeah, you'll have to do your pictures because you're going to prom tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Are you so excited?
I'm so excited. Like, since I was literally like 8, I've been dreaming of what prom is going to be like. Because I have older sisters and older brothers, and they always talked about prom, and so it's finally my time to go, and I'm so happy.
Are you going with a bunch of friends? Are you going with a hot date? Sorry, Mom, plug your ears.
Oh, she knows. I tell her everything.
Oh, okay, good.
She said momager.
Yeah.
Kind of both. I'm going with one of my best friends. His name is Ari. English.
She's getting all tongue-tied because of Ari.
I asked him to prom, but we're also going with 2 of my other friends that go to my school as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's great. And
then you guys are going to slay the dance floor.
Oh, my God.
How intimidating to go to your school.
I know.
You're like in the theater department and you're like, yeah, we're not dancing.
Promative. at a dance academy.
Oh my
That's
God.
like it right there. That's
Oh yeah,
lit.
we always dance full out. Like
I imagine like Channing Tatum like just dancing and me just being like,
Step touch.
Step
She's
touch.
step touching, y'all. She's
when in
step
doubt,
touching.
step touch.
So, can you give us any insight in your dress? I mean, we're gonna look for it. And we're totally gonna repost
Yes.
it because we're crazy.
but tell us
But
all
tell
about
us
it.
all about it.
It is. I got it a really long time ago because I was already excited for prom like
Yeah.
months ago. But I
You're
actually
like,
just
January,
tried
here
it
we
on
go.
today and got it all altered so it fits perfectly. But
Yes.
it's like a maroon colored burgundy. It's like a keyhole right here, and then there's
nice.
like beading here. And
Beautiful.
then it just goes like down.
We can't wait to
It's
see
really
pictures.
pretty, but I'm not one of those like. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but I'm not one of those girls that's gonna go like super like extra full out with like bedazzled and like a ballroom like a
A ball gown?
yeah a ball
Cupcake.
gown.
That's actually
Dress.
not comfortable, actually. I don't understand how you could go to prom in that.
Me
Just
either.
saying.
I'm sure I'm gonna see some people
Because
in
like
those
you
at
might be
prom.
like making some dance moves, but you can't see it because it's just puffing up. Just that's all that's happening. You can't see anything happening underneath.
I think you swoop a photo and then you like do a tearaway to a
Oh, you
short
got
skirt,
it.
probably.
Yeah.
People probably do that.
I want.
Well,
I would
on
like
the
to see that.
internet, everyone's doing everything.
Oh,
when you
they're
talk about
doing
extra,
all the
there's
things.
so much. But we're like
Wait,
all
Jarvis,
here
we have
for
some
the
pictures
extra.
of the extra. Oh my gosh, please show the pictures of the extra.
There's some amazing.
No, that one is not extra. There was one
one's just
of the
plain old
that's
cute.
cute. That's cute with her and her little boyfriend. Then
Yes.
there's one that is like of a girl who has like a mirrored gown on.
Oh, that one's cute
Yes, she's so extra. I love it.
too. I love it too. I love all of them. Oh,
They're
that pink.
so
let's
cute.
do a liquid sequin pink.
Okay, the
Why
next
not?
one is real. I'm like, are you in high school for reals? Like your body does not look like how my body looked
My
in high
body
school.
did not look like that. For sure. But I love the comparison. What we're watching, guys, if you're listening on a podcast, but we're looking at two dresses that are very similar, except for one's on like a size 4 and one's on like a size 16, and
Yeah.
it's amazing.
It is. It's
and I love
gorgeous.
that. And I love that it's like, yeah, we're the same. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's so good. Well, we are so happy about all the things you're doing. I want us to talk about what you have coming next. Like, what is your summer going to look like?
A lot of traveling. I'm planning to go to a ton of different places. I'm going to Jamaica, New York.
What are you doing in Jamaica?
I'm performing at this beauty pageant, which is ironic.
What? Why is it ironic?
Yeah.
I think it's fabulous. Why is it ironic?
It's gonna be really cool. This guy who actually just DM'd me on Instagram said, "I'd love to hire you for stuff and work with you." And when I get DMs like that, I'm like, okay, like let's see where this goes. But I don't expect much.
Sure,
It's
you
just a
can't because
DM,
it's on Instagram.
Yeah, like you can't expect to get
Yeah.
a whole career out of a
Right.
DM. But he actually owns a production company, and he's planning. I'm actually going with him to New York and Jamaica. He's the same person.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he
Amazing.
actually is really supportive and wants to help my career a lot, which is great. So I'm going to Jamaica to perform at the beauty pageant, and then New York to also perform at a beauty pageant.
That's great.
That is fun.
Oh,
But-
so it's less ironic and more like alignment. Like, why are all of the beauty pageants coming to me?
Yeah.
They
Look at me. I can
look
do
at
it
me.
all. I can do it all in this body.
breaking the stereotype. I would love to take a hip hop class with you.
I honestly don't know if you're not if you're watching. I don't know what Kathy was doing. If you're listening, I'm sorry. Kathy did some real like almost dabbing, but not.
I didn't commit to the dab. I wanted to protect the microphone and my hair and my lipstick.
Yes,
So
all
I
the
did like
things.
a dab, like a way,
Like
which
a-
was like a
like-
weird
like-
port de
yeah.
bras. Listen, I want you to know that I used to dance like for realsies, and I just went to my first hip hop class in a long time at where was I? Gold's Gym. I went with my friend Delaney, and she's amazing. And I had the best time. I would love it if we could go.
Oh yeah.
You should really teach one, but I would love to go with you and just see like me and you walking in like no, just like little bookend bodies.
I'm not invited, guys.
You're
I'm
so
not invited.
Eva
I'm
doesn't
not.
want to go. She's gonna
That's
want to
not
watch.
true. That's not true.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't want to go. And we talked to you can tell I'm lying because of my voice.
Yes, because her voice got real high there.
But wait a minute, when Miss Funk was here, you were like, I can't. I'll be terrible.
I didn't say I wouldn't go. I don't care if I'm terrible.
Okay,
I'm
then
still
the-
gonna like do my best pop and lock. Like
then the
I'm gonna
three-
be in it.
Then the three of us will go.
yes.
then the three of us will go. And
oh, I see that. Kathy, I saw that side eyes like, oh, I guess we're going to invite the real bad girl. We'll let her go in the back and we'll be in the front killing it.
But I kind of want you to go and just like blow everyone's minds, like be real on the DL. Like we won't make you wear like a like hidden, what is that? Hidden boss. What is it called? The
hidden camera?
Hidden boss. What is it? Where the boss is
Undercover
high.
boss.
Undercover boss. I'm like,
I don't,
what?
guys, words. Word salad, sorry. Undercover boss when they like wear bad wigs with hats.
Yeah.
We won't make you do anything like that. But I kind of want you to go in and just like
yeah.
smoke everyone.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
She's like, yeah, no big deal. I'll totally
Let's do that. We'll do a segment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we'll do a segment.
we'll do a segment. And we'll show how bad Eva else. That's all right. I don't care. I don't care to make myself look stupid dancing.
We have to get our dearest one to skedaddle because she has to get her
to go get her award.
But tell everybody where they can find you, how to
All the
reach you.
things, how to follow
Oh yeah.
you.
Well, my main social media is Instagram, which is just my name, Amanda LaCount, and Facebook, Amanda LaCount, YouTube, Amanda LaCount. Pretty
Her
much
YouTube
everything
is
is Amanda
amazing.
Good.
LaCount.
Across the board,
Just
Amanda
subscribe
LaCount.
to her YouTube. It's
Yes.
amazing. I've been literally all the time for an entire week. It's really been the joy of my life.
Yes.
And look here for a private class. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be in town, but you should come to our events.
We're having a big girl karaoke event
Ooh,
slash
I
closet
love
sale.
Because I saw that
on
in your
June 2nd.
I saw that in your
We're going to talk more about it.
slashes.
Yes.
Your slashes. It
That
said
you're a singer.
dancer slash singer actress.
Oh, come to our thing.
We'll send you stuff. But
Yeah, we'll send
Okay,
you
yeah.
stuff.
But we're
But it's
also
June 2nd.
And we want your young friends to join us. No
Yes.
offense, because we feel like we have our generation covered. But there is a documentary called Fatitude that has not had a really wide release yet. They've just been doing like festival showings, and we're sponsoring.
Yeah, we're hosting a screening.
Oh,
and
cool.
that's June 26th.
26th, a
A
Tuesday.
Tuesday night. If
Oh,
you're in
cool.
town.
Yeah.
If you're not in Jamaica.
If you're not in Jamaica or New York or at any other beauty pageant.
we were judges at a pageant. We could totally give you tips.
Oh, yeah.
About what it's like there. Just FYI.
Ooh,
If
yeah.
you
The
ever want
inside
to
skinny.
And
But
But
if
come.
you want to come to the screening, we would
Yeah.
love to have
yeah,
you
of
there.
course.
and all of your friends, tell them
Yes.
all
Oh,
to
I'll
come.
invite them. I'll invite them.
yes, for sure. Thank you so much for being
yeah, I
here,
know.
guys. She has to go, but we'll be back with Plus This.
You know that 67% of American women are size 14 and above.
You mean they look like this?
Yeah, girl.
So then where are we in television and film?
And where are we in fashion magazines and clothing stores?
Yeah.
So we want to help out entertainment and fashion and media. Catch the F up.
Topics get hot. We want to hear what
Oh.
y'all have to say.
And they will get hot.
Absolutely,
I
it's
have
real.
a question for you. It's
Yes.
kind of like a dirty little one. So if you had to do a love scene with somebody else famous, who would it be?
Oscar Isaac.
Oh, love how I asked you that and you had an answer like right away.
We sang, we laughed, we cried. We
You
actually
gotta go
didn't cry.
back. No, we didn't cry.
We didn't cry.
Everybody should be able to be seen in, I mean, maybe not every single campaign, but let's try to include it in as many campaigns as we can.
Witchy poo, we told
We're
you.
just putting it in
We're
the
gonna
cauldron for
meditate. We're
you.
gonna get those candles.
Yeah.
People are having sex with us. We need to show that we're like part of this society, and being sexual is part of that.
Absolutely.
So tough titty, you're fucking uncomfortable.
Watch a fat girl love herself.
Applause, applause,
But just us.
applause.
Just us.
Just us
That's
applauding.
applauding.
Thank
So
you.
good.
Plus this. That was so exciting.
Oh my gosh.
That was like the craziest photo shoot we ever did.
Oh my
I
gosh, we just like
know I
ran and did a little quick photo shoot with Miss Amanda so
I
that
know.
because she had to run.
I know, she's so adorable and
That was
so
fun.
poised.
I know, and so smart.
And so like, okay, yeah.
Just let me tell you my opinions.
Yeah, I'm going to Jamaica.
Oh no, we didn't give her her gift.
Oh no.
Kathy, just talk, so I can run out.
Okay, I'm gonna totally talk.
Just put it on
Just for
Kathy.
me. This is the weirdest thing we have ever done, by the way. Who wants to chat with me on Facebook? Hi, friends. Some of you have totally been mentioning me, and I'm sorry it took me a minute to figure it out. We are talking about our screening, which is happening, like we said, on June 26th. It's a Tuesday night. Where it's sort of like Love Yourself Day 2, and the second annual Love Yourself Day. Eva is back. Oh, she ran so far.
I ran. I did.
And it is an amazing documentary. You won't want to miss it. We're going to get panelists. We're going to have a bag of giveaways. We're going to have a talk.
It's going to be so much fun.
We can chat all about the things that we need to know about body bias and how we can
make change
and talk to people about it.
It's going to be great.
Really fantastic. So that is at the NoHo 8 Lamely
7.
NoHo
It's the NoHo 7.
Did they add one?
They took away one.
Did they take away one? Guys, no, the NoHo 7 Lamely in North Hollywood. So that should be really fun. And also, obviously, we're going to still have Big Girl Karaoke.
Yes, June 2nd. Guys, come. Please
June
come.
2nd at the Plus Bus on the east
All
side.
the things. We're going to be having our clothes sale. There's going to be a tattoo artist there.
Yeah, we have a vodka sponsor. Ving Vodka is helping us out.
Yeah.
We got some deliciousness for you if you want to get a little sip on while
sing some karaoke, get a tattoo, buy some clothes, hang out with us, take pictures.
Yeah, so come and chat. We just want to chat. We're going there tonight, actually, for Jess Baker's new book release.
That's right.
And we're like skedaddling right out of here to run up there to hear her speak. I can't wait.
I know.
She was amazing. Although we did
get to meet her
last
because we're fancy, and we were at the Soho House last night.
To the Soho
We were at the Soho House last night, and for the Dietland screening, and there was all kinds of people there. There were lots of the people.
Yes, Jess Baker was there. She's amazing.
Megan Tone just was there. She was so fun.
Obviously, Joy Nash was there.
Yes,
with the author
and
of
our
the book.
friend guest Melanie Field was there, and her and Annie Funky was there.
Yes, and we had Marcy
Preet was there.
who was the moderator of the talk.
And
back.
Fortune Feimster was there with her fiance, which she
Yes.
spells like Beyonce. And Megan Kimberling was there, who's on Instagram, who has like such wonderful photos on Instagram.
She gave me a little sneak peek at what the latest thing that she shot is. Guys, it's awesome. Go find her. We're
Oh
gonna
my gosh, she and Peter had like a total like moment over jazz music that I was like, I'm so happy for you.
She likes jazz and like rock from the 70s, like Styx.
Yeah, she like really likes jazz though. Peter and her, she both like really jazz. Oh, and then you had a moment with the Julie for She Girls.
Oh my God.
Kathy lost her mind.
I had to I had like dessert, bag, water, and I had to put everything. I was so dramatic, and I probably scared her a little bit. I had to put everything down and just be like, I don't think you understand the love I have for your clothing.
No,
and your photos
honestly.
and your marketing.
And just like everything about you, I just love you. Can I worship at your feet?
Gorgeous. I mean, I could have done that forever. And it's Elan Zealy is her actual
Elan,
name.
yeah. But she designs for Zealy for She.
Yes, she's a brilliant person.
And the writer of Dietland, Sarai Walker, was Sarai Walker. Sorry, Sarai. It looks like Sarai, but it's Sarai Walker.
Yeah, and she talked about the experience of writing the book. And
yeah, and then some of the
really-
writers of Dietland were there, and the execs from Skydance were there. It was really, really...
And guys, we got to see the premiere episode.
Yes.
We got a sneak peek viewing.
We sure did, and it was really fun and really good and really dark.
Good. It's
dark, guys.
dark,
It's good.
and I love the tone. Because it earns those laughs that it gets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Juliana
Margulies is so dead on, and just in her simplicity, her comedy is so that you might have heard, Eva, because I know I stepped in like right as it was starting, so I got like swooshed into a seat right by the door. But you might have heard someone at one point go, "Ugh."
Oh, I knew it was you.
Did you know it was me?
I know your voice. Come on. I was like, I told I was like, that's Kathy Deach.
I was so
I know.
There's one part that she's so good at being horrible.
Yes.
That I literally had a big out loud ugh.
And right as it like went black.
So done. It was so done. Yeah, it was kind of like the big girl party I always wanted to have.
It was really swanky and fun to be at the Soho House and like get to just be around all these people that we like love and hopefully are going to have on our show.
Yeah, and inspire us.
Yes, because they're just so amazing. They're such amazing
and
women.
The vibration was really high.
It was
We're
really
a little
awesome.
tired today, quite honestly. I
mean,
think.
I could fall asleep right now, guys, just like this.
Especially after running to go give
I know,
her
I'm
the
just like
gift.
sprinting in heels. Amanda, I have a gift for you.
After we hiked in heels the other day to
Oh
take
my
pictures.
gosh,
Now
we
we're
sure
running
did
in
hike.
heels.
I mean, I hiked. Kathy had flips.
I did. I traded them out. I was
I didn't know we were going to go hiking. I thought we were going to walk just right here. But we are hiking in high heels.
We need a new thing. We need a new
Yeah.
thing. We've both been doing a lot of fancy things. You went to a soccer match.
I did. I went to our very first LAFC game, which is the new soccer team in town, which Kathy's asleep right now just listening to me talk about that. But it was really fun. We had such great seats. We're going again on Saturday. And there were birthday.
So good because you guys are like obsessed with soccer.
Yeah, we
So
really
I'm
like
so glad
soccer.
you're
It was really
going.
fun. And it was a really good game. I got to see like one of my favorite U.S. men's national team players who actually plays for a German league team right now. But I got to see him play. So that was fun.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
I went to an event that same night, and it was the For Your Consideration Emmy event for Jesus Christ Superstar.
Which I still have not seen. I know. It's a shame.
Guys, it's really special, and it was at a movie theater. It was at the Egyptian, so they kept showing footage of it on the big screen, like these clips they had put together for us, and it just like made everyone in the theater all over again, like have all their feelings. It is shot so gorgeously, and I will say, especially seeing all the ensemble on the big screen and not just on a TV when I was like really emotional and first seeing it, the body diversity that they had in that show was really fantastic. And the choreographer is Camille A. Brown, and a very good friend of mine, Ricky Tripp, assisted her.
And aren't we fancy? We had the same makeup artist for our little short that they had on Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's
Joe Dulude.
true. Joe Dulude is totally nominated or is nominated. Did they get the
No, they have the nominations haven't come out. They're for consideration. Yeah,
he's in the category for them. So
for makeup. Yes,
and he should.
And he was like in charge of all the tattoos and fun stuff.
Yeah, and he made me.
And he did the makeup on Kathy Deach for What I Really Want to Say.
He did. It's kind of fun, fancy stuff.
Yes,
but I loved it. It was so nice remembering like that beautiful experience. And we should watch it. You can. I went and looked for you. I think I even might have sent it to you.
Oh, did you?
Oh, maybe
I'll have
it's
to try
this.
it again.
Maybe it's this. What's on here right now instead of sending it to I put it
Just
on
put it on the run of show, guys. I'm gonna click on it right now.
That.
Click.
Let me try. And another thing that happened, which is so exciting. There's a show I did called Titanic, and it is going to be
Which is like a Celine Dion movie show about Titanic.
No, I'll tell you.
Tell us what
I'll
it
give you
is.
the pitch.
Something
I'll give you
like
the pitch.
that.
She
I'm
doesn't
butchering
know
it.
'cause she hasn't seen it yet.
No, because no one invited me to the show.
That's not true.
Nope. Never was invited. Never was told any information.
That is not
Just
true.
said I'm performing in it. Never told me
That's
any
not
information.
True. That's
It's
not true, guys. I put
legitimately
it on
true.
If I put it on my
Well,
Facebook,
just legitimately
everyone's
true.
invited.
No, that's not.
That's
I don't.
very true.
I'm not
That's
on
very
Facebook
true.
much.
If I have you in our Facebook, if it's in my Facebook cover of my Facebook page.
No, you
all
have to invite
4,500
me.
people are
Just like the
invited.
Emmys have to invite Rodney Toe to join.
That's so random. People don't understand that.
They're gonna be like, "What?"
And Rodney himself is not watching, I'm sure.
Oh,
Tonight,
no.
But if you are, lots of luck, Rodney. So, Titanic, circling back. It is the story of the Titanic as told through the eyes of Celine Dion. And it's using her music as she tells it. So it's someone who plays her. And I get to play the unsinkable Molly Brown, a.k.a. Kathy Bates. And it is
AKA Kathy Bates.
hilarious. And it is a joy, and the music's amazing.
And what song do you sing as
I'm
Unsinkable Molly?
paddling back to get Rose off the door in my boat.
So it is
I sing-
Titanic from the
It
movie
is-
The Titanic.
She's retelling the story of the Titanic, which is a lot like the movie, but also other things. It's hilarious. It's
Okay.
like a total mishmash mess. It's hilarious. And I sing all by myself
Just
as
row
I
into
paddle.
the-
Just paddle towards her.
to
So-
get right.
So we're doing, I think think they're doing another encore one in July
Oh, fun.
that we just heard about. I'll
So
let you guys
I
know.
fully expect a full
You're
invitation
this
from
is-
Miss
No,
Kathy
this is your
Deach.
invitation. I'm telling
No,
you.
I don't know
now.
where to go.
Look for
I
it
don't
in
know
July.
all the things.
I think you're just told about now. Okay, why don't we go
Sigh.
and come back?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about hot topics.
We'll try to wake up and not be such snore fest, and come with hot topics when we come back.
Hot topics.
Plus this. Plus this.
Promotional consideration brought to you by Melissa Massey. Custom clothing isn't exclusively for the rich and famous. Melissa Massey is custom-made clothing for everyday wear. A unique combination of custom tailoring and deluxe fabrics that is well made and fit for every size and frame. Made in LA, sold in LA, and online at melissamassey.com. It's not the natural beauty products in your life, but the life in your natural beauty products. Linda Kammen's Aromatherapy Salon, lindakamens.com, for happier, healthier living. Promotional consideration provided by Scrubs Body, a woman-owned business with scrubs so natural they're good for your public parts and your private parts. Scrubsbody.com.
Plus this. Yes.
Plus this.
We should have had Amanda dance to the song.
Oh man, Amanda, go
How amazing!
listen to it and dance to
if
it.
we did like just a black and white like shadow of her doing it, and just her like your paintings,
Yeah.
and just like having her dance and
Dun, 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 dun. like it's basically like those iTunes, the iPod
Yes,
commercials.
yes.
Remember?
But to
Just
plus
like,
this.
dun, 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 dun. This is my version. Dun, 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 dun.
You guys, if you're not watching, you have to watch. We're clipping this out.
No, we're not.
Clipping the
You
dance
figure out how to figure it out.
Dab. Slow mo dab.
Slow mo. Dab.
Not really.
Zup. Don't get my makeup.
Oh my god, I'm crying. It's so funny. So I love that our viewers, thank you so much for watching. Every
Yes.
time I meet somebody who watches, I'm like, you watch? It's not just us shouting
I
into
know
the
somebody
ether.
said to me last night, like, "Oh, I recognize you. You're on Plus This show," and I was like, "I am."
That's the truth.
I know. Yeah, that is true. That is me.
Amazing. So we have people tag us and stuff, send us stuff, and several people sent us both of these articles this week. Not we had picked it up on our own, but you guys also sent them. We love it. Send us all the things. We want all of the things. So how stores are designed to fat shame was an article, and you know, sometimes you have like an idea that something might be a certain way. But then when someone comes at you with like facts and figures
And polls and numbers and just like
that it's
statistics.
true, it's just like mother flowers. It's
Yeah.
just really hard sometimes to believe that stores with intention do this.
I've actually always thought that. I've always been like, I know, like almost like a robot. I know that the fat girl section is in the back. Like I've almost always known that. Like it's
Yeah.
not ever.
Yeah.
It's not ever really prominent unless it's a fat girl store.
Yes. So what they did was they like sent a bunch of shoppers out to stores, and then they polled them about what their experience was. And these are some of the facts, guys. Only a quarter said they typically found the plus size area accessible and unobstructed.
A quarter.
Meaning in the fat girl section, nothing is even widely placed enough for you to actually shop in it.
Right.
And they wonder why sales are down. Only 18% said the plus size section was welcoming and said they could locate it plus size mannequins in the store.
Oh, I have rarely seen a plus size mannequin.
Yeah, except for the ones that our friend that we met.
Yes, yeah.
Designed.
That's in the Nordstrom.
Yeah. I mean, that's really
But
it.
we didn't go see it. We were terrible. We should have gone to see how like prominently placed it was because we don't know.
But I had been to a Nordstrom and seen them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but not in LA. I think I saw that in Philly
Okay.
or in New York.
Probably
I
in
forget
New
which
York.
one. But I did see them. I have seen them, but rarely.
But rarely, and usually they're not in the front of the store.
Or-
certainly not in a like a department store.
No, and I'm wondering if these mannequins are actually plus size or if they fill out straight size ones. You know how they do that
Oh
sometimes?
yeah.
Ugh, it's so tacky. Only 15 of the respondents said they could easily locate the plus size area once they entered a store. Like you said, you have to head to the back.
Yeah.
Only 14% said they could easily locate images of people who look like them in the store. Only 13% said the plus size section was easy to navigate and said that they could see the store entrances from the plus size section. So they're so far back into the store that they're not nowhere near the entrance.
No, it never is.
And 11% said that there were dressing rooms even in the plus size section. So if you're a plus size shopper, most of the time you have to take all of your clothes and then waddle over to where the straight sizes are to go into the dressing room.
Yes.
And do you think any of those people in that dressing room are willing to help you go find other sizes?
No, they're not.
And 9% said the plus size section aisles were spacious.
I mean, and that's what I think. Like, I think about that. Like, when we shop, like they're wondering why there's such like a low demand for plus size shopping in store, and that's because it's not comfortable. It's not accessible to us. So we would rather shop online, which is why sales are down. But that's not actually the truth. Like, if they actually catered to us, the sales are not down.
Because I don't like having to pay for shipping. I don't like not trying on clothes.
Right.
Before I
feeling
buy
the
them,
fabric.
Or feeling the fabric before I buy clothes. I actually like physically going to a store.
Yes.
And if stores got on board with this, maybe they would see a shift. I just and also, why does it have to be I'm going to a store that only caters to my size?
Right.
Like, that's a whole other thing. Like, families,
that's like a whole other segregation kind of thing.
And families don't have the luxury of that. Like, I mean, you do, but then you have your children in this plus size store. You know what I mean? Like, that's the great thing about department stores, is that it's everything you need there. You go to the kids section, you get your kids stuff.
Right.
Then you head over to something you might be able to pick up. Like, that's part of it. And
right.
I just don't understand why people aren't on board with this. I don't understand why they don't want to make money.
Or like, and why we have to be like put in the corner. Like, baby doesn't want to be in the corner anymore. Like, no.
Especially not. No, we don't. So in a segue to that, another article that came up a lot was the idea of this fat tax and how, we already know that this happens with male and female products. Like, guys,
pink tax,
BT dubs, like women's stuff always, like deodorants, bath stuff always costs more money.
Yeah, like it's the exact same face cream. The women's will cost $10 more.
Yeah,
as the exact same products.
It's really crazy. So, we had this article that came out was talking about in 2014, Old Navy was sued, right?
Yes.
Oh, a petition. Sorry, a petition.
Oh, a target of a petition,
a petition that was like, why are your plus size clothes so much more expensive, but only for women? Like, and they were saying that the Old Navy came out with a statement saying, well, bigger clothes take more fabric to make, so our costs are higher. And they're like, that's great. So for the men's stuff, does that work for men's too?
Yeah.
And it's only women's stuff that is like that. And then this article goes beyond and starts talking about a nail salon that I think it was in Georgia that like insisted that fat people broke down their chairs, their spa chairs.
This is not the first time that this has happened.
No.
This has happened several times in a nail salon where they mention that.
Yeah, and they say, well, if you're over 200 pounds, which how are you guessing?
Yeah.
That? Then you need to
excuse me, ma'am. We're going to need you to step on the scale before you get your toes done.
Yeah.
I mean, you legitimately remember when I thought they asked me what my weight was for that?
Yes. Oh my God, that's it. Yes. When we were going on the ride.
On the Ferris wheel. I thought it said how much do you weigh, and I was like, if it asks me how much I weigh, I'm not going on it. I'm not going on it.
And I was like, I don't think it.
No,
sounds
it was
that.
something else. It was something else, and I was like, oh.
But you had the best reaction.
Oh, I was
ever.
so like,
oh my God, it was
I'm.
amazing.
It's
That
not
was
happening.
Our first Facebook Live video. You should totally go and find
Yes.
that, guys. It's amazing. But I will say that. These people. And again, it's not like $1 or $2. It's like $15 more for a pedicure,
Right.
For a fat person. And as the writer,
And I'm just wondering, then are you taking that money as the nail salon place and putting the money aside? Like when this breaks, I'm going to save up these $15 from the fatties to get it fixed.
Because I made them sit in that. And do the fatties just get like one chair? Like they just keep going to like the one chair.
The one chairs?
That's the fat person chair. So you can, that one chair breaks down and the rest of them are okay.
Yeah.
Seriously, go F yourself. So the writer wrote this. If the people who own this, who said this, I literally wrote evil nail salon. I didn't even write down the name of the salon.
You didn't. You just
And
wrote evil nail salons chairs break.
And then I wrote liar in all caps. So this is the author is talking about these people who own the salon. If they really have had salon chairs break, wouldn't it make sense for them to invest in chairs that can hold everyone? It is quite possible to find salon chairs in the $2,000 range that accommodate people well over 200 pounds. A cursory internet search on the subject turned up a range of AGS salon equipment with a weight capacity of up to 800 pounds. So, like, honestly, guys, come on.
But maybe they're like, I don't want to spend the $2,000 on a chair. I want it to be a few $100s. I just would rather.
No, that's what the article said. They said these chairs are expensive. They're like $2,000, $2,500.
Oh.
No, that's what they said. And that's why this author was like, oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little searching. Like,
Yeah. It's like, let me just Google search that.
Yeah.
Because that's a thing. You can do that now. You can Google things.
Yeah.
And like when you think something's a lie, Google it.
Yeah, and really, we should be boycotting, and like we're writing an article about what our straight allies can do for fat people.
We are,
and one of the things we said is that you can decide where your money goes, and if you hear of a salon doing this, guys, we ask your straight friends not to go there. Tell them the story and ask them not to go there.
Yeah.
Because we can say something with money, and money talks the loudest.
It absolutely does.
So we're excited for that article to come out. Look for that soon. We'll tell you, of course, when we see it.
We will post it for sure.
We hope you come on June 2nd. We're going to let you know about...
It's going to be so much fun on June 2nd. If you're not there...
It's going to be lit.
You're really missing out on a fun early summer party.
Sometimes some people fly to places. Are you guys going to fly to come see us?
Do it.
It would be amazing. I almost would offer you my couch if you wanted to come stay with me.
I don't have
Just
a couch
saying.
for you to sleep on, but
But she's a really nice car, and she could maybe drive
I could
you
pick you up from the airport.
Be careful what we wish for.
I know.
But because we do have to be there to set up and everything ahead of time. Eva, I don't know what kind of day you think it's.
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
true. That's
before-
true. I've had the whole day blocked out, Kathy. DH.
But also June 26th, if you're in LA, especially if you have kids, even if you're straight size and you have a kid who's a little chubber and you have feelings about it, I have a couple students who I'm going to reach out to their parents because I see what their parents do to them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to personally invite them, just like you wanted to be personally invited. I'm going to send them emails.
Oh, I see.
And
They get a personal invite.
and because really, it's not. The more I had someone on my Facebook feed today talk about, she said, I have a healthy sized body, and I eat well, I exercise moderately, I have the cholesterol of a 60-year-old. What is wrong? What is happening? And I just wrote, maybe it's the idea that what a healthy
sized body looks like. Yeah,
like something is a myth. And I don't know, everyone else was like, genetics. And I was like, no, maybe it's just that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe that just doesn't matter. And Fatitude really doubles down on those reasons why. There's amazing people. We're going to try to get a nice panel together. We're definitely going to have a talk back. So that's June 26th, Tuesday in North Hollywood. We'll get details on our website.
It's going to be their second Love Yourself Day.
Yes, and we're going to head out right now to go to the Plus
To go
and
see
maybe
Jess
they'll
Baker.
have stuff live too.
So guys, like, subscribe, and share. Please share. Please come back and watch our show.
At Plus This Show.
And go on our
Everywhere.
Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at
and
Plus
tag
This Show.
us
all the
because we love to
things.
know what you're doing.
And if you're doing a prom and you're plus size, tag us. Put hashtag plus prom and tag us in the photo because we want to see
yes,
you.
and we're gonna totally blow you up on our Instagram.
Yes.
I mean, for what it's worth, whatever.
Whatever, no big
Yeah.
deal.
We'll be next week. Next week, we have Manon coming.
Yes.
Who is amazing, and I'm so mad I don't have her information right in front of me.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, she does these go have a bikini day on the beach and sit around and talk about your feelings.
I know.
They're
It's amazing, yeah.
She's going to be here next week. We had to confirm that because she scared us.
I know,
and
she scared
said
us a
she's
little.
coming tomorrow.
Yeah, we were like, oh, we're not going to be there. We're not going to be at the place tomorrow.
We'll see you on Thursday.
I know.
She's like, I'm sorry. I have so many things I was just saying yes to.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll be back here, same time, 6 o'clock Thursday.
Next week. We love
next
you
week.
guys.
At Plus.